معكم اسبو هنا، والآن تقدرون تدعمون القناة بالزر الجديد ثانكس بالعربي شكرا
وبس.
وأخيرا وصلنا إلى أفضل 8 أفرقة في الميجر، وفالكونز الآن ضمنوا المركز السادس، وإن فازوا هنا يضمنوا المركز الثالث. خليني قبلها أقول لكم حاجة مهمة، هذه البطولة عبارة عن 3 ميجرات، كل ميجر فيه 3 بطولات محلية، وسويت لها فيديو ملخص فيه 24 مباراة ملخصة في 24 دقيقة. المهم كل هذه الثلاث البطولات المحلية للتأهل للميجر، وفي 3 ميجرات، ميجر الخريف، ميجر الشتاء، وميجر الربيع. لكن تدرون إن الميجرات الثلاثة هذه هي فقط جزء بسيط من بطولة رئيسية، هي بطولة RLCS ووردز، فتكون المجارات للتأهل للوردز. فقط 8 أفرقة راح تتأهل بشكل مباشر، يعني تضمن مقاعدها، والباقي عنده إمكانية تأهل بشكل غير مباشر عن طريق الوايلد كارد. راح أشرحه أكثر في الجايات إن شاء الله. هذول هم ال6 الأفرقة اللي تأهلت للبطولة الكبيرة العالمية. الخانة الثالثة محجوزة لفريق أمريكي لسه ما تقرر مين، لكن شوفوا الخانة الثامنة لا زالت فاضية، ممكن لأي فريق في العالم كله ياخذها. الآن يتنافسون الأفرقة عليها، عشان كذا تجميع النقاط هنا مرة مهم، فاللي يوصل توب 8 ياخذ نقاط كثيرة، والتوب 6 ياخذ أكثر، والتوب 3 أكثر، وهكذا. هنا هنشوف فالكونز وفيلاتشي من منطقة المينا تأهلوا للدوري اللي من خلاله ينافسون على المقاعد الغير مباشرة. لكن لاحظوا فالكونز وفيرجن 1 وسبيس ستيشن وNRG عندهم نجمة، يعني في أمل ياخذون الخانات المتوفرة. ركزوا هنا بالذات على فريق سبيس ستيشن، هو اللي راح يلعب ضد فالكونز الآن في نصف نهائي الدوري الأعلى، وفيرجن 1 كمان راح يلعب ضد كارمين كوب في نصف النهائي. فريق سبيس ستيشن جيمنج اللي كانه بلاي ستيشن تأسس في 2018.
التيم الصراحة الآن في أفضل حالاته، وهذا وقتنا، وبإذن الله بنفوز عليهم.
Mechanically, Falcons is the best team in the world. It's not going to be an easy team to beat, but our game plan against them as well, I think is going to be really good. So it's going to be a tough series.
الصراحة أنا أشوف إنه فريقنا لو كان في أفضل أوقاته ما حد يقدر يوقفنا الصراحة.
It's going to be a tough series, but I think we're the better threes team, and we're going to show it.
حاب أقول فريق SSG good luck.
Welcome to your first LAN. Good luck.
Entering the copper box in the upper finals, quarterfinals, it is going to be Spacestation Gaming versus Team Falcons. It's the upper bracket quarterfinals, upper finals quarterfinals, but you know, whatever.
I think it's also the semifinals, if I'm not mistaken.
This is a semifinal. You know, it is. You know, it's chalked. It's chalked already.
Upper semis.
This game's going to be spicy.
I'll tell you what it is. It's a fantastic matchup. Speaking of the fans,
it's going to be great.
At the start of the day, we said, what's your favourite match coming out? And it was this one. Everyone wants to see Falcons in front of this beautiful crowd here at the copper box. I think they've got the home court advantage.
How did TRK find his way up there? He's got the shades on. It's pitch black back there. I'm absolutely amazed that he didn't trip on a cable.
Well, Johnny, it's the same way that Khan was up there on the stage. He didn't trip over anything. I can't wait to hear the chants for both sides of the field. You got Lanyu on one side, and you got this dominant force in Team Falcons.
فريق فالكونز نعرفهم أحمد وTRK
Players in the game, and that young man there, the pick.
وخالد.
Prodigy, the one staple, one of the best players in the game. Oh, Khaled, finally making his way to the land stage. It's going to be incredible to see him play.
عجبتني اللقطة هذه.
Side those Space Station Gaming, they've been.
اللاعب الأمريكي أرسنال، لاعب تفجيري درجة أولى، يحب التصديم والدخول في مخ الخصم، يغير أسلوبه في نص الجيم، ومتمكن من الهجوم الجوي.
وبس.
اللاعب الأمريكي دانيال، هذا هو اللي قلت عنه داهية في الفيديو السابق، لأنه من عمره 14 وهو المركز الأول على أمريكا، وأول ما صار 15 أخذوه SSG وبدأ يفوزهم. أسلوبه هجومي بالذات في الجو. اللاعب الأمريكي ريتلز، أكبر سارق بوست ومن أكثر اللاعبين في التفجير، لاعب دفاعي، أسلوبه أرضي ويكره الطيران، يحب انتهاز الفرص كلاعب ثالث.
وبس.
جدير بالذكر هنا إنه مدربهم كروم اللي كان مدرب NRG اللي يعتبر أفضل فريق أمريكي من ناحية الإنجازات، وهذه توقعات المعلقين والمشاهدين.
I'm still saying Falcons here. I would have said them. I would pick them all the way in this upper bracket. I think they're the tournament favorites.
I think Falcons is going to take this one.
But I think it's Falcons' destiny. I think it's the destiny of Falcons to win this major.
Wow.
2 NA boys.
That's crazy to think that this is actually happening.
I think this is the first time this has happened this event. Make it 3 NA boys. Everyone predicting Falcons here, including myself. I don't see a way Space Station make it through. Are on the stage. They've got to find a way through the tournament favorites here at this point. 53% chat's got their back, but can they make it happen? Can they prove chat right?
هذا هو نصف نهائي الدوري الأعلى، الفوز هنا من 4 أقيام،
وبس.
لكل فريق فرصة وقت مستقطع. الفايز يتأهل للنهائي الصغير نهائي الدوري الأعلى، والمهزوم ينزل الدوري الأسفل حيث القروش المتعطشة والحيتان القاتلة. يلا ما نطول عليكم أكثر، انجوي.
Falcons, the heroes of the Middle East, have evolved into the spring major favorites. On the other side, the young legend Daniel with Spacestation Gaming. Winner faces version 1 tomorrow. Let's get into it and play some Rocket League.
In the words of Ahmad, the best is yet to come. And here we are, one match away from the upper bracket finals if the team of destiny, as Bates puts it, can get there through SSG.
The last time we were here at the Copper Box Arena, Middle East were not even a thought, and now they're here playing for top 3 against the might of Spacestation.
يلا بسم الله نبدأ المواجهة الثالثة والأصعب للفريقين. هذه المواجهة قوية وجديرة بأن تكون النهائي الكبير بالضبط زي اللي قبلها ضد فيز. فهذه الأفرقة تعتبر من أفضل الأفرقة في العالم وينافسون على النهائيات من سنين وكل ماله يصيرون أقوى وأصعب.
Gaming how maybe they're gonna try and muddle things up just a little bit as TRK gliding through the air to the backboard. There's Ahmad, and he just missed across the goal line.
على طول شافوا تهديد الصقور والميكانيكية المخيفة اللي أوشكت تجيب هدف الافتتاح.
Really want to take him off his game.
المعلق يتكلم على أنهم كانوا بيفجرون أو خالد وهو يتكلم أرسنال شاته على خط المرمى وحاول يفجر أحمد لكن أحمد هرب.
Well, it's TRK beaten here by Daniel, who leads the team in scoring. Almost got an assist, but the save by Ahmad, the clear by TRK.
But you're seeing the offensive pressure coming out from Spacestation Gaming. They're not afraid to get in front, and you can see the aggressiveness as well.
لاحظوا ريتلز بس وين رايح ولاحظوا محاولات التفجير.
Who are normally used to having space in the midfield.
Look at Reynolds go, he's going around the corner over and over again looking for these demos. Team Falcons have to watch out.
Yeah, Reynolds is going to be a menace. He's got a lot of work to do in this series in particular. He steals more boosts than anybody else in the tournament. Over 6 big boosts stolen per game. And that's just astronomical when you think the next guy is well under 5.5. He has been a real pest to play against in the first couple of days.
سمعتوا مش قال المعلق سمى ريتلز آفة.
He's the player for SSG, but it's Reynolds who's going to sneak it in.
يسرق البوست ويجوع الخصم ويفجر ويصدم ويجيب أهداف أبعد ما يكون عن كونها ميكانيكية. هذا هو ملخص اللاعب ريتلز وهذه هي خطة مدرب SSG ضد فالكونز.
That's that space station pressure.
Reynolds and Daniel involved in yet another scoring play. Now 17 of the 18 goals between those two. And now TRK trying to go up against Arsenal. Good luck. He's been phenomenal with a bucket load of assists.
نرجع لسالفة الآفة. المعلق قال إنه ريتلز أكثر لاعب يسرق بوست بمعدل 6 كرات بوست كبيرة في الجيم الواحد.
Meet him. Ahmad gonna have a look with options behind him, and he dropped one down on target, but easily cleared by Daniel.
Just a couple of aerial chances. Space Station though, challenging early, ensuring there's not enough room for a change of direction on that ball.
شوف ريتلز أصلاً مو رايح للكورة رايح لأو خالد لكن استدارة جميلة منه خصوصاً إن السيارة كانت لافة ورا وتعدى لاعبين.
Will be back in time. Doesn't seem like it's so easy for Falcons to really get shot plays set up that well. As a lot of work has been met. But here's Ahmed. Free shot and it's in!
Sniped by Ahmed. That is an absolute perler.
أيام الاثنين ضد اثنين مع أحمد أو خالد مناولة وقذيفة وهدف.
Goodbye Daniel, the leading scorer in this match, and Daniel just thought he might be able to catch up with his shot. No contest. Tie game.
If there's anyone who has placement, it's going to be Ahmed, and we have seen that so many times throughout the career. Let's look at TRK as well. So much freedom, and Falcons with so much ball control. That shot will go straight to Arsenal. He's going to grab some control here and try to move things out, but we're under 2 minutes left in this game.
في حاجات جالسة تصير خلف الكواليس. لا تظنون ان قلة هجمات فالكونز من غير سبب. نص الوقت مساكين يدورون عن البوست اللي جالس يسرقوا ريتلز.
This is shaping up to be a very close game, and that may advantage the very experienced squad of Space Station, especially at Winter, how long they were able to hold out at every game. When the demos came out, they were able to throw off their opponents. We do head to that 1 minute 40 mark.
فريق SSG مخيف من ناحية اللي هي انه اسلوبهم شوية معقد. معظم الاحيان تلاقي افرقة باسلوب معين مثل هجمات جوية ميكانيكية عالية او هجمات ارضية موزونة او مناولات، لكن SSG ما عندهم اسلوب معين انما مخلط وهذا سيء للخصم. كأنك مثلا تقابل نوع جديد من الصراصير ما تدري في اي لحظة يطير وتتوهق.
Okay, who alongside Ahmad both shooting over 40% coming into this matchup. You know when the ball's on their hood, You got a high degree of difficulty trying to stop this, and Daniel let it go by. Ahmad punishes.
احمد ما ادري كيف عارف ان دانيال راح يفوت الكوره، قرا غلطه دانيال وراح طار الكوره في المكان الصح وجاب هدف التقدم.
And it's an open net for him. And on a stage like this, Daniel is shaking in his boots, but it's not over yet. Still plenty of time here for Spacestation if they want to bring it back.
Well, Reynolds will have to take this from his own back line by design. Now Daniel up against TRK. Two of the younger stars of the RLCS going head to head, but there's Ahmad there to the rescue. Now Reynolds
حاول يفجر TRK. شوف البوست فوق في اليمين تحت اسمه تعرفون ايش صار.
Arsenal's got to continue the play now as he has Reynolds all the way across, but he won't get this cleanly. And Ahmad breathing down his neck. Reynolds least out of the corner, and TRK with another powerful clear sends SSG back to the drawing board.
40 seconds for Spacestation. They're looking for that counter-attack. They have players pushing forward, but they can't quite connect on those passes before the intercepts come through from Falcons.
You see Reynolds though trying. You see if they can catch him off guard. Daniel up early. The shot straight to TRK, and it'll be cleared away. They have to make the most of these drives. As right now, Arsenal low 50, but no one there to follow up. Time ticking down in game one.
آخر 15 ثانية ايش يقدرون يسوون SSG؟
A little bit of defense and turn it into offense. Daniel with a decoy play, leave that for Arsenal. Countdown going on now. Reynolds waiting patiently. No panic yet for SSG, but now they got to throw the house. For Arsenal with a good challenge. TRK and Khalid will send this over to the side, and Reynolds barely kept it in the air, but could not break past Ahmad. Arsenal barely keeps it alive. TRK to kill it, and Falcons take game one.
شعور رائع مع الجمهور وحماس الثانية 0، شيء مو طبيعي البطولة هذه. وفريق فالكونز هو أول فريق من المناطق الصغيرة يوصل لهذه المرحلة، مرحلة التوب واللعب قدام الجمهور، مع أن هذه أول سنة يفتحون المجال للمناطق الصغيرة.
You could see on the offensive drives what they wanted to do. Out pressure Falcons, make them uncomfortable in their own half.
وهنا تشجيع الجمهور والنقاط.
Spacestation as well. A couple of mistakes.
How do you not absolutely fall in love with this going on behind us and all around the Copper Box Arena? It is so good to be back.
That's right.
I can't emphasize enough.
Teams have an entire arena watching.
I don't know how they propose to keep the noise out of their ears. It is deafening at times inside the Copper Box Arena, but then kind of a hushed silence falls over the crowd as we go to Aquadome for game 2, and the tension is there as this is ricocheted away.
ندخل في الجيم الثاني والفوز هنا من 4 قيام، فيعتبر نوعا ما اختبار للياقة اللعيبة ونفسياتهم وتعاملهم مع التوتر وضغط الخصم، حتى ضغط مشجعيهم اللي كلهم متفائلين انهم يفوزون. موقف صعب صراحة اللي هم فيه، نشوف كيف راح يتعاملون معاه.
Because they're not afraid of having to rush.
That comfortability for Falcons is very important here. The ability to stay locked in. You start to look at SSG, you want to see that from Daniel. Daniel's definitely had some great carries upfield, but sometimes those final shots haven't been on. Pass, Khalid, TRK. Oh, it's off the post.
راحت فرصة لTRK، كانت مناولة جميلة من خالد، لكن اتوقع TRK ما كان حاسب حسابها.
Not this time. The SSG defense catches a huge break. TRK doesn't make contact this time, and that will be dished off to the corner, where SSG finally gets the reprieve they very much needed. Drop down to Arsenal, intercepted by O'Khalid.
Reynolds looking for those demos on the attack, and it seems what they have to do against a team like Falcons. The defense has been strong, the midfield has been strong. Spacestation aren't able to hold strong or long amounts of attack against them, so they have to make one big play.
See Arsenal going in and out, just trying to get these demos, trying to slow down Falcons, trying to give Daniel some room here. Daniel also with the card change coming in, but that being said, keep an eye out on him. If he starts to feel comfortable and enabled, this could send SSG to a new level.
That's the advantage as well of Falcons going so fast.
خليني أقول لكم عن سالفة أرسنال. الناس مرة قالوا له إن منطقة المينا فيها أفرقة قوية وكذا، قال منطقة المينا فاضية ما عندك أحد، واللي يكون ضد أحد أفرقتهم محظوظ، حيكون فوز مؤكد. قام رد عليه أحمد قال له ترى إحنا أقوى منك وفريقك. أرسنال قال في أحلامك. هذا ملخص الكلام طبعا مو حرفيا لأنه صار من فترة. بعدها الناس تقول لأرسنال طيب اثبت إنكم أقوى منهم والعب ضدهم، ما رد، جالس يتهرب. لكن الآن وأخيرا المواجهة الرسمية بينهم، هذا وقت إثبات الكلام.
Falcons defense. Ahmad with a bump and Reynolds to the rescue, keeping this game scoreless for now.
It's a close game. Daniel, flip reset off the back wall. TRK sends it to the side.
هذه هجمات دانيال الخطيرة، خطة انه ما يسجل بس يحطها قريبة ويستنزف دفاع الخصم، وتعرفون ايش حيصير بعدين. ريتلز اللي حيكون واقف تحت ينتظر الكرة تنزل يجيب الهدف بدون اي تفنن وميكانيكية.
They haven't been able to get it, but neither have Team Falcons. Ahmad looking for the opportunities, and it feels like Daniel at the other end is the one to create those chances, but now Arsenal, we saw him in the winter split step up massively in the group stage. He could also be the one here to make the difference.
And it's his physical play that has to shine here for SSG. He's been brilliant with the bumps and demos, in particular demolitions though.
0-0 إلى الآن، جيم فقير أهداف، لكن شيء متوقع من مواجهة فريق دفاعي بحت مثل SSG، وفوق هذا تجويع الخصم عشان لا يهجم.
Khaled downfield, who hasn't done a lot of scoring, but he does here! Falcons strike first again!
This is the team play that has brought them on this stage! Beautiful carry from Khaled, he does it all in the air!
This is Khaled's first land, or is it his 100th land? Khaled is going big.
وخالد كسر الدفاع الخارق لاس اس جي وجاب الهدف الوحيد الى الان في الجيم الثاني. روعة تشجيع الجمهور لما يكون المهاجم طاير وبيسجل، حماس واللعيبة يسمعون التشجيع.
That is a great solo effort by one of the best solo players in the game. He's up for more too. My goodness, is there anywhere he's not yummy?
Yeah, they're everywhere. Team Falcons have had so many chances on the attack. Every time they're crossing it up, they have somebody ready. Even now, an accidental pitch is going to go in their favor and almost finds the net.
My thing is, for this Falcons team, you look how they're not afraid to send these passes out. They pass out in transition. These has been so efficient for them, despite SSG trying to demo. As Khaled trying to get around Arsenal, good touch. He gets demo for that, but buys Reynolds enough time, and it just seems like they swarm Spacestation Gaming. There's a minute left, and SSG are playing from behind.
Just 1 minute left. That's all it takes for Spacestation.
They have not had any success stopping O'Connor, and they've had less success stopping TRK.
TRK اختار الوقت المناسب للهجوم، تعرفون ليه؟ لأنه كان ريتلز المدافع، فبدأ هجمة جوية فوق راسه على الجدار الخلفي وكملها بلمسة ثانية وجاب هدف الضمان.
He could do that in his sleep, Daz.
Falcons double their lead. They show no signs of relenting. And now Daniel got to try and figure out how to breach midfield, which has just not happened for SSG. They've had so few quality looks. TRK to the backboard. Reynolds lets it go, and fortunately for SSG.
آخر 30 ثانية نشوف الفريق الدفاعي SSG ايش يقدر يسوي تحت ضغط هدفين.
The ball's near the net. You're thinking Falcons don't do it to him again.
They've got everything going. The momentum in the game, the crowd on their side, and also the clock in game 2. Final 15 seconds, and it just looks like there's no way this one gets away from them. SSG have one more drive. You see Daniel, he doesn't have the read. The clear out doesn't matter. Ball's gonna hit the ground. Falcons take game 2.
فازوا فالكونز جيمهم الثاني، هذا راح يحطهم في مكان كويس انه يقل توترهم عشان يبدأون يركزون اكثر. في الجهة الاخرى اس اس جي طلبوا وقت مستقطع، لكل فريق فرصة وقت مستقطع واحدة. الان اس اس جي راح يتكلمون مع مدربهم ويعدلون الخطة.
Spacestation has taken a timeout, and a well-taken timeout here, because all the momentum is squarely, as you can hear, on the side of Team Falcons.
That right there. That, along with the gameplay that you're seeing on the screen, sometimes that can be too much.
The lower bracket against Moist as well.
But now, maybe the best coach in the game, at least for my money, has to find a way to bring his team back.
هذا مدربهم كروم، هو راس الاستراتيجيات التفجير هذه. كل ما لعبوا مع فريق ميكانيكي يستخدمون استراتيجيات ملتوية عشان يغلبونهم، ودائما بعد تعديل الخطة يضبط وضعهم.
Incredible. I know this. We talked this arena up so much when the word got out that we're coming back to London. It has absolutely delivered, and now Reynolds is trying to deliver with a solo effort off the kickoff, but nothing doing there as Ahmad shut him down, and that's got to be the problem for SSG too. It's got to be a team effort to get by SSG, because there is nobody that can outplay anybody on Falcons.
فعلا زي ما قال المعلق، SSG ما حد منهم يقدر يغلب اي احد من فالكونز الا اذا لعبوا بشكل جماعي، لكن لعبهم بشكل جماعي هو عبارة عن سرقة بوست وتفجير.
Back in. Otherwise, this series could be over for him. Here's Arsenal in the air. Low play. Reynolds followed. That's also a block from Ahmad. He's almost like a wall. Daniel trying to do it all. Gets a touch, but Khaled has to read.
It's already looking a lot better for Spacestation. They're not just hitting the ball towards the defense. They're taking some more time. They're keeping the possession, and that's what allowed Daniel there to make a slower play.
Oh, Daniel trying here. Oh, he got the shot through, but the defense altered the shot just enough, and he couldn't get it cleanly on target.
هذه هي سالفة الصراصير، انه كذا فجأة يطير لك دانيال اللاعب الميكانيكي الصغير اللي على فكرة نادرا يلعب ضد لعيبة خارج امريكا، فصعب يتوقعون هجماته.
And more importantly, no clear rebound.
Look how far back Falcons are sitting as well, and this could be a bit of a disaster if they aren't willing to push forward. They may feel too confident with this 2-game lead. They need to keep that aggression up.
I mean, you see them though, even when they're uncomfortable reads, they're always able to make a little bit of contact with the ball. Just being able to make contact is going to make Spacestation a little bit more hesitant up the field. That being said, Spacestation have had all the pressure in this opener.
That's one of the most underestimated part of their mechanics. They're not just thinking about this current touch. They're thinking about where they can land, where they can recover, where they can hit the ball to as well.
على فكرة معظم تفجيرات فالكونز يكون الخصم في طريقهم او يبان انهم قد خططوا لها مع الهجمة، لكن اس اس جي حط ريتلز على جنب شوي. ارسنال سمعت المعلقين يقولون انه في هذه البطولة اخذ المركز الثاني في التفجيرات بعد اللاعب كوم من فيرجن 1، فارسنال وريتلز كانهم داخلين منافسة في التفجير.
Have come for SSG and neither's had any success. TRK gonna piece of this. Open opportunity and Arsenal scores his first of the series.
اس اس جي جابوا الهدف الاول وبعد تعديل الخطة دانيال هجمة جوية استنزفت الدفاع وارسنال كملها وريتلز جالس ينتظر دوره.
Time looks uncomfortable. Double backflips as Arsenal puts it in the top right.
They're in England. They got their teacups out and they had a picnic in net. Spacestation had run rings around them. They didn't know what to do.
See now, Spacestation, have they figured things out coming off the timeout? You see Arsenal looking very comfortable on that drive. And again, they continue to keep up that offensive pressure. Falcons have been stuck in their own half for almost half a game.
This is insane. Nobody does that to Falcons. No one in their own region, no one throughout this weekend have been able to pin the Falcons for as long as Space.
لاحظوا أرسنال وين رايح.
Doing it again. It looks
سرق البوست عن TRK.
Halfway mark of a game that just you feel like mentally SSG absolutely must win.
أرسنال سرق البوست مرة ثانية.
Khaled, no other options. Easy stop by Daniel over to Reynolds, and more importantly, to a teammate and to an intentional play deep in SSG territory. We've seen Spacestation get a little panicky in defense. Just kind of throw the ball, hoping somebody can get into it. Oh, this sneaks its way through, and Daniel gets a cheeky second goal.
والله قنصة رهيبة جدا من دانيال. شاطر الدفاع فالكونز مرة ما حسبوا حسابها. أنت شوف أرسنال فين رايح.
To get there in time, everyone tries to make contact with the ball, but Spacestation have found a way in. They found the secret.
and we know Arsenal, the leader of these comebacks, he got a sneaky little touch on O'Callaghan that threw everyone on Falcons off.
حتى المعلقين لاحظوا صدماته لدفاع فالكونز وخالد.
It feels though like a couple times they've gotten gifts to get into this series. Now they got to actually capitalize and maintain this advantage. Reynolds missed this one. The shot from O'Callaghan, no good, and the follow-up from TRK wide as well. Golden opportunity not converted this time for Falcons, and now it's Team Falcons starting to fall apart just a little bit late in game 3.
They can't get the shots they're looking for them. They go wide.
خانقين فالكونز ما هم مخلينهم يهجمون ومجوعينهم من البوست. شوف أرسنال أخذ البوست اللي في الزاوية والآن يدور أحد يصدمه، خالد تفاداه ويدور دحين عن بوست ثاني. البوست اللي في النص لسه ما طلع، رجع البوست اللي في الزاوية واخذه الآن.
Characteristic whiffs from Falcons when they're in the upper third and time ticking down. Can they make something happen? Ahmad, slow play, shot, top right, it's in!
50-50 رائع من أوخالد. ترك الكورة قدام أحمد غير السرعة هذه المرة، خلى دانيال يخمن غلط وشاتها جاب الهدف الأول.
Down and he's brought them back into this game with a sneaky little fake.
Just a little hesitation, all it takes to throw off SSG, and suddenly it's a game again. Ahmad right through Daniel like he wasn't even there as Arsenal has to play that out to the side. TRK waiting.
آخر دقيقة، هل يقدرون الصقور يكسرون دفاع SSG القوي؟
Time on the clock as TRK now going to come up here as O'Callaghan rotates out. Waiting, trying to hit Ahmad in the middle, not there. Now O'Callaghan will find Ahmad to tie the game!
He's a miracle! Thank you, Ahmad! Falcons, did you believe they
again. How many times does he have to show you who he is?
15 goals in the major.
كسروا الدفاع وكان زي ما قلت هجوم جماعي ومناولة رائعة من خالد الأحمد، والآن تعادل. لصالح مين راح يكون الهدف الجاي؟
32-on-1 and still the Falcons defense holds. And again all the momentum from the squad from Saudi Arabia as Ahmad will play this out to the wing. And Arsenal right there to meet him. A rare win for Arsenal. And now we will pause things here with 19 seconds.
يبدو حصلت مشكلة تقنية بسيطة فوقفوا اللعبة.
At the copper box.
Towards Ahmad. The crowd's ready. Are you guys ready at home?
Here we go.
والآن نكمل آخر 20 ثانية.
Oh, that's a good kickoff.
Incredibly important kickoff for both sides.
No way!
And Daniel with the save. SSG tested immediately. And now a sudden countdown for overtime in game 3. Ahmad, one more time. No, we go to OT.
What a scary passenger play for Space Station.
ركلات البداية أحيانا تكون مخيفة، والآن ركلتين ورا بعض هذا الوقت الإضافي.
Another kickoff goes in their favor this time.
Back-to-back kickoffs here. This one definitely favoring SSG. You see Daniel with the short touch.
أرسنال سرق البوست وريتلز غرب ال TRK.
Now SSG, they have a chance here. They're set up to work. You see Arsenal, quick shot in, but this one will go and finally get cleared out.
Wait. He just could not convert. Arsenal got in the way.
أرسنال صدها على آخر لحظة.
Diving in, so Reynolds will pound one downfield and TRK sure-handed at the back as the easy play.
أرسنال ما راح يفجر TRK، تعرفون ليش؟ راح يفجر أحمد.
Demo comes through, but it's popped away off of Arsenal, and Daniel has to stay back.
It almost looked like the unlikely culprit of Reynolds would be the one to finish Team Falcons, but they keep managing to hold on. Space Station getting creative here. Look like they might be able to get those chances if they can just get another shot towards net.
Ahmad has been just impossible to deal with for Space Station Gaming. And now O'Callaghan, net by Reynolds. We're just one awkward touch, one big-time 50 away from this game and maybe series turning on its head.
ريتلز خرب اللي ممكن يكون أحد أفضل الأهداف. أحمد تعدى أرسنال وباندفاع موجة تعدى دانيال، لكن ريتلز قاعد له.
Given no quarter at all, but TRK back to O'Callaghan, his shot saved by Reynolds.
Oh man, it's so scary here for Space Station. They're trying to manage the play, but Falcons, they're passing it back and forth between each other. Even when getting demoed, they are continuing to go all in on the play. And the fact that they connect so well means SSG have to watch every single angle. Their heads are on a swivel right now.
دفاع قوي من SSG، استنزفوا كل طاقة فالكونز.
Is willing to fake in front of the opponent's net over and over again. It hasn't quite paid off yet, but it has a huge space. TRK, he's got all that into bot. Daniel makes the save.
It goes through.
هدف أسطوري. TRK شاتها، دانيال طيرها، أحمد دخل مرماهم وجاب المقلوب وطلع ريتلز من الدفاع، وأرسنال شاهد. فازوا فالكونز جيمهم الثالث، كان أقرب جيم إلى الآن للفريقين وفالكونز خطفوه، لكن SSG قد سووا مسح عكسي لبايونيرز، فما راح يعتبر فوز كامل للصقور ألين تكتمل 4 أيام.
How big are their brains?
The crowd fully behind Team Falcons, who are 5 minutes away from a shot at to confirm a top since Chiefs. When you talk about non-NA and EU teams.
The fashion, even with the pauses, even with the tactical timeouts, they continue to dominate.
I still can't believe Ahmad gets that bump on Daniel as he's trying to get it. It looked perfectly fine. It looked like Daniel had made the biggest save of his life.
I know. The fact that he went for the bump is remarkable in itself. He could have just tried to put a shot on and said no.
ندخل في الجيم الرابع، فرصة فوز للصقور، وما بقي الاس اس جي الا المسح العكسي، وقد مسحوا غير بايونيرز كم فريق قبلها، فريق دفاعي تفجيري تجويعي مثلهم هو الاكثر مناسب للمسح العكسي.
Ahmad is making a very strong case for MVP. Almost added another there, but here goes Arsenal with Reynolds downfield. And again, Reynolds couldn't get the bump, but it doesn't matter. Arsenal scores.
TRK ما قدر يقدم أفضل دفاع عنده لأن ريتلز وراه يطارده فاضطر ينقز من بدري وأرسنال جاب الهدف الأول.
Contact this time and Arsenal wins the 50.
Spacestation, they're the 1 out of 3 matches they were able to get the reverse sweep. If anybody could do it, it'll be Spacestation.
Oh boy, it is a long, arduous road to get there. A save made by TRK as Daniel has to retreat. Arsenal trying to go underneath, and now here come Falcons. Breaking out in formation again. Oh, Khaled just missed wide. TRK immediately ties the game.
رد صاروخي من الصقور عدلوا النتيجة لكن كانت بعد استنزاف دفاع SSG بهجوم ثلاثي.
Higher Space Station defense jumping. TRK with the equalizer, and just like that, this game's back on.
Free flip gang adds a member, and they add a member at land. Oh, Khaled, again, he has not been able to get a heartbreak throughout the season, but maybe not anymore. Space Station almost finds one.
Yeah, but now you got to watch the counter-attack. TRK denied right at the goal line by Reynolds.
This is fierce.
It's unbelievable to see the amount of offensive mechanics, to see the output of constant pressure, to see SSG. They can barely get a moment to breathe before it's back to their own half.
Watch out, Arsenal. You've got a rocket coming at you. Team Falcons won't stop. This is unbelievable, the amount of tag coming from both teams.
ريتلز على فكرة من أقل اللعيبة اللي يقضون وقت في الجو زي توروكو اللي يعتبر أبطأ لاعب محترف عشان كذا تشوف ريتلز ما ينقز أو يطير أريال إلا إذا مر اضطر.
And they don't convert on the second opportunity either.
That hurts for SSG.
It does. Seeing that drive, they could have definitely made the most of Reynolds and made some contact there. They're still giving it their all on offense. You can see again just the layout. There's Daniel trying to get the bump out, but no lack of follow-up to apply pressure. It's clear all the way into the midfield for Falcons. And with that space, look at them. They're all regained and boosted. They're back at it.
I mean, it's easy to say, okay, just go after Hamad. He's having the series of his life. The problem is, Khaled's been the one that's been setting the table for Team Falcons. You have to cut the playoff before it begins. That's SSG's strategy coming in. This time they do get the demo on Ahmad, but they still don't get any forward momentum. They took out Ahmad, they took out TRK. They're both back in the play, and nothing got anywhere close to the net.
على حسب ما شفت إن خطة SSG هي إنه دانيال لاعب حر وصانع هجمات بينما أرسنال وريتلز يسرقون البوست ويجوعون فالكونز ما يخلونهم يهجمون ويصدمونهم فوق كذا. والآن بعد تعديل الخطة اللي خلت كمان أرسنال يبدأ يهجم صاروا يهددون أكثر.
No more games to give. Halfway through game 4. Can SSG come up with magic? Can they stop a Team Falcons that just seems like they won't quit? Ball on the goal line! Kala can't make it there in time.
Here goes Ahmad again, but this time met by Reynolds, and you can tell SSG straightening up a little bit in their chairs and getting a lot more proactive when Ahmad's anywhere near the ball. Reynolds trying to keep this play in. Looking for heads, finding none. Daniel will center, but TRK has this one lined up.
آخر دقيقتين الأقيام كل ما لها تصير أقل من ناحية الأهداف. الآن الفريقين مكثفين دفاع كأنه يلعبون في وقت إضافي.
They are going to hold on even longer as they go for more shots towards the net. Daniel circling and providing that pressure to make sure O'Callaghan can't get an easy clear, an easy counter-attack. They continue. And a clear does come eventually for Falcons.
Another game hurtling perilously close to overtime. TRK going to take his time. Doesn't have much in the tank, but he'll still try and dance around Reynolds. Arsenal waiting at the back.
لاحظوا البوست حق SSG فوق في اليمين مقارنة ببوست فالكونز في اليسار.
Chance opportunities. You got to worry about Reynolds going after TRK. Chased him halfway up the wall and still could not make contact.
This feels like for SSG, they're trying their best to not come in. But you see Daniel, not enough for him to be solo. Reynolds though with the shot! It's in! SSG take the lead!
هذه هي خطة SSG في الهجوم، جوع فالكونز وضغطوا عليهم، أما ريتلز فهكذا يتألق، ينتظر الكرة تنزل ويشوت، والآن على آخر دقيقة SSG تقدموا بهدف.
As hard as he possibly could.
Could not come at a better time for SSG, but now they got to hold on for just over a minute to try and prolong this series, prolong their life in the upper bracket. Here's Ahmad, who's certainly got other plans, nearly on target, and Daniel will sweep it out of harm's way.
Defense from Space Station is so clutch right now, but isn't it Ahmad?
Oh, what a save!
وخالد فجر ارسنال وناول الكرة فوق ريتلز، واحمد شات صاروخ لكن سقعت في سقف المرمى وضاعت فرصة التعادل.
Falcons, see Falcons again with that pressure. Like we said, they won't quit until that time hits 0. And for SSG, they have to hold on here. Daniel with some free space, but no boost. So gonna try to get the 50 out. Looking at the boost side for SSG, they've been low here for so much. They haven't been able to get any control over the game. But as long as they can stop Falcons from scoring, they continue to play on in the upper bracket.
Falcons trying to hold SSG at bay and keep their hopes of a sweep alive. Final opportunity here. The communication not on point for Falcons on that effort. Daniel got a piece of this.
فازوا SSG جيمهم الأول. هذول خبيرين مسح عكسي، وهذا مؤشر مو كويس أبدا لفالكونز.
We've seen them fight back tooth and nail. Look a little bit dicey on the start of the reverse sweep, but they are a team all about that momentum.
Exactly, and this is why that's such a big win for them. Because it felt like plays, all the bumps that we end up seeing.
مدربهم مبسوط على هذه الخطة. مكتوب ان الجابر مدرب فالكونز، لكن هو اصلا مديرهم هناك عشان يشجعهم. الصقور ما عندهم مدرب، ما يحتاجون اصلا ما شاء الله. انا ما اشوفها مشكله الا من ناحيه واحده بسيطه، انهم يحتاجون واحد يلاحظ خطه الخصم وينبههم عليها، او يجيب مضاد لها، يقول له خالد مثلا اضغط هجوم شويه الان، او فجر او اصدم. طبعا مو على طول، على حسب.
But now they've got to do it again. A fifth game, Wasteland, the backdrop, as we see if SSG can prolong.
تشوف هجمه كذا قويه على SSG تقول لازم كلهم دفاع، لكن وين ريتلز؟ خرج في مهمه سرقه بوست فالكونز، وهو TRK فجروا بعض.
Falcons, they are often getting a bit of pressure on, but it can turn around in an instant. Arsenal gets goal one.
طالما ريتلز فجر TRK اللي كان هو المدافع، فالمرمى صار فاضي وجابوا الهدف الاول. خطتهم بدأت فعلا تقلب الموازين.
From Arsenal, forcing the defense to make that error.
Arsenal had only one goal in the first day. Those two matches that got SSG to this point. He's got 3 in this series, and he leads the team in scoring now. Oh, Khalid, kind of an awkward play. Arsenal there to meet him. Now here's Reynolds taking his chances up against TRK. Now Arsenal lob one in, and that's easily dealt with by Ahmad. Here come Falcons, who have answered quickly, time and time again, when SSG scores early.
Ahmad is looking for his chances too. He loves going off the roof. If he has that extra time on the ball, you know he can both go for a flip reset or fake it out.
Oh, that's in! That's in! No way! They picked the pockets! Falcons push too far forward and they pay the price of the clear.
دانيال خطف مناولة خالد لأحمد وحولها لصالحهم وجاب الثاني. الآن أكيد راح يكثفون الدفاع.
They're looking on cloud 9 right now.
Manual chance as SSG open up a 2-goal lead. Now out of the corner, TRK and O'Khalid working their way downfield with Ahmad already forward. Just could not get by Arsenal, and Arsenal just seems to be playing with kind of renewed energy now into this 5th game.
Yeah, they have a great start, but this is going to be a long 4 minutes for Spacestation Gaming. We've seen Falcons surge late. They're going to have to keep up this pace of play.
احنا شفنا قديش الايام السابقه كانت فقيره اهداف. الان SSG راح يعطون فالكونز اسوأ وقت، جوع وعطش مع الصحراء هذه، صيام لا بوست ولا اهداف.
Forward will keep on the attack, not give Falcons too much more room on that ball.
Arsenal easily dealt with Daniel all the way over on the side. They let him take a lot of time and space to set this play up, but here come Falcons again, only as far as Reynolds. Waiting for someone to blink now near the middle stages of Game 5. SSG firmly in control, trying to get us to Neo Tokyo. And TRK will try and launch a counterattack. It's just not there. I'm out so far downfield. Reynolds now to Arsenal, and they just don't have the connection.
إذا تذكرون الميجر الأول لهم لما كانوا في ساندروك، فازوا ما شاء الله ضد أقوى الأفرقة، منها G2 اللي الآن يعتبر أقوى فريق أمريكي، فازوا على جراوند زيرو، وأقوى فريق برازيلي فيوريا، لكن من اللي هزمهم؟ سيمبر اللي كان أقوى فريق في الدفاع.
He's able to go for the solo play. He's going for that touch that's going to just keep it away from Falcons. It doesn't require a second person from SSG. It looks like they are comfortable trying to hold on to a 2-goal lead.
You know, we see so often a team with a lead like this, they will still try and press downfield and then give the ball back to the opposition and give them multiple looks at their net. As that one just a little high and wide from O'Khalid. Here goes Arsenal, can't follow the play himself, and he couldn't get TRK either. But what we're seeing out of SSG now,
حلوه مناولته خالد، اجبر الدفاع مزدوج من اس اس جي، يحتاجون يكثرون مناولات، هي اللي تخوفهم اكثر كفريق دفاعي قوي.
To the ball with time and space other than here with TRK, but there's nobody there to pass to.
This looks really awkward for SSG right now. They haven't been able to get good touches. They're also low on boost at this point.
ارسنال شكله اصلا هجم بس عشان يشغلهم بالكوره، يرميها ويلحقوها عشان يسرق البوست.
Really were in danger on that drive.
Sometimes when you look awkward though, it can lead to your advantage. It pushes your opponents too far and too fast, like Falcons have done a couple of times throughout this game.
بس عشان نشوف ايش اللي يجري خلف الكواليس، هنا تي ار كي بيزيد الضغط، فراح يبحث عن اقرب بوست وما حصله، فاضطر يرجع للبوست اللي في منتصف الملعب، وكذا يقدروا اس اس جي يخففوا ضغط فالكونز عليهم وحتى يقلبوا الدفاع هجوم.
There's a different approach from SSG with the 2-goal lead. They have stifled the Falcons' attack, and they've started to turn the crowd a little bit. I mean, they've taken the crowd out of this. You know they are waiting to erupt if TRK or Ahmad can come through here. Got the demolition. It's TRK taken off. Arsenal was taken out as well. Ahmad's shot easily stopped by Reynolds. And now it's TRK. We'll make it a game again.
Once they activate, your defense better be ready.
ليش ما في دفاع؟ لأن دانيال راح يسرق البوست، الكرة انقرصت بينه خالد وارسنال وتسنترت لتي ار كي.
And TRK gets an open look at an open net. You can't give that to Falcons.
It takes all three members of them of Falcons to be able to get through Space Station's defense. But that is where their push-up, their aggression, their 1-minute play may come into advantage. That's where the comeback might happen.
Just ask any G2 fan. No lead is safe in this building. Arsenal trying to add back to it, but Khalid at least shadowed him enough. And now Ahmad right down the middle. TRK a little late getting started, and Reynolds will dish this off. That's a great play to set up Daniel. Is pass to Reynolds, intercepted by Ahmad. And now with 33 seconds left, Team Falcons waiting for their opportunity to break out again.
آخر 30 ثانية، فالكونز الآن أكيد يدورون عن طريقة لكسر دفاع اس اس جي، يدورون فرصة هجوم جماعي.
Falcons, they keep the possession, they give them more chances, and they maybe score goals. Now with 20 seconds left.
This is going to be close. SSG.
هذه هي الفرصة، هجوم جماعي.
On that counter attack, but here's TRK taking his time. Pass to Khaled. Khaled tries to play that out. TRK's in the midfield, has Ahmed in the mid, but he has to retreat. Daniel to Arsenal. Goal!
Spacestation.
فالكونز لعبوا الطريقة الوحيدة المتوفرة لمعادلة النتيجة في آخر 10 ثواني اللي هي الهجوم الجماعي، فحيكون في هدف يا لهم يا عليهم، كوبيهم أصلي.
The comeback is real.
SSG has been in this spot plenty of times before, and I've reminded them in the past, all right, if you're gonna win one or two, you might as well win the rest of them, or don't waste our time. We're gonna see a 6 game.
فازوا اس اس جي جيمهم الثاني، وبدأ فعلا يرجع لهم أمل المسح العكسي.
It got started. And is it a little too late? We have yet to find out.
هذا ريتلز عطشان في اللعبة وفي الحقيقة.
Just 3 players.
الفرحة تغمره.
1 goal.
History.
الكرسي فاضي في النص، ماني شايف أحد. دانيال وينه؟
In the tank, they continue to extend and expand their leads. Game 6 is on the screen.
And how much does Falcons have left in their tank?
أحمد كان بيفتتح الجيم السادس بهدف مباشر، لكن ريتلز تو مفلل البنزين وصدها. هذا الجيم جدا مهم لفالكونز، لأنه إن انهزموا راح يكونوا تحت ضغط أكبر حتى من اس اس جي، لأنه حيكون وقتها لهم الأفضلية اس اس جي في الفوزات المتتالية.
And it's a shot that's going to be way off to the corner. Nothing netward or towards a teammate for Team Falcons. Spacestation maybe let off the hook, but Khalid there to continue the pressure. Looking to get one more touch. Reynolds has control though, and a much needed clear out of the Spacestation half.
Good clears out. But Falcons have been concerningly quiet. They have. The question is, are they starting to see some sort of frustration themselves? As it hasn't been working in terms of, they've been able to get out, but when developing the offensive plays, it hasn't been as simple as it was at the start of the series. Every time they try to go for a pass, it just gets cut out.
أكيد إن اس اس جي رجعوا تفرجوا أقيام ساندروك ضد سيمبر، وعرفوا إن الأسلوب هذاك الدفاعي هو اللي ينفع ضدهم، والآن المشكلة معهم دانيال اللي هجومه قوي. فالكونز لازم يكثفون التواصل ويسوون هجمة جماعية على الأقل لاعبين، لأنه لاعب واحد ما عاد ينفع مع اس اس جي.
Out of the corner, they got a demo.
صبر، اللي شفته صح. تي ار كي بين نارين، وراه ارسنال وريتلز، أسوأ مكان ممكن يكون فيه، أكيد راح ينفجر.
It feels like he changes speed so often it's almost impossible to defend on the fly.
And when he has so much space in the air, you're expecting a flip reset. That's why it works so well to fake it out, to fake out the defense. But there we go, Arsenal, baby!
صدمة جوية بعد دحرجة من دانيال وخالد خلصها للجدار وارسنال كملها من الجدار للسقف للشبكة.
No time shooting that past the Falcons defense. He's come alive, and so has Spacestation Gaming.
It's always Daniel for Spacestation, but the two experienced players, the two veterans, the two older players are the ones stepping up right now.
Arsenal has taken this series over for Spacestation, and now Reynolds threatening to drop one in front. Well, Khaled's got the clear, and more importantly, towards a teammate in TRK. He's got Ahmad to his right down below, and Ahmad looking to steal boost, not going to be able to, so he had to play that ball middle. And Arsenal right to Reynolds, two-man play downfield with Daniel just waiting back. And now it's his turn to challenge TRK, and he couldn't get the ball, but got the next best thing. Stop TRK, SSG holds possession in their own zone, but they might have got stuck playing with their own food a little too much.
أحمد فجر أرسنال وخالد سدد لكن ريتل صدها. أحمد سوى شيء على الأقل وساعد في الهجمة، هذه هي أقل طريقة لخلق فرصة هدف.
In this new MENA region, it has been make a fake, draw out a defender, then take the shot. But now it looks like almost they're panicking. They're taking the shot from the midfield, easy to defend.
You see that early jump too from TRK.
خلص نص الوقت، هل يقدرون فالكونز يحصلون ثغرة؟
Falcons are just banking on a Spacestation mistake, but Spacestation, as they've started to gain momentum in this series, they've also been so much more consistent on just making contact with the ball, and it's been really tough for Falcons to play off that. Got 2 minutes left here in Game 6. And for Falcons, they're going to need something here really soon. It just feels like they've been playing most of this game in their own half.
The sign of SSG playing well is that their opponents look panicked and Team Falcons are rushing.
This will be Daniel. It looked like he might have had Reynolds as an option. Instead, Reynolds had to turn back. And Arsenal's going to fall right on this. Right place, right time. But as cool as that play looked, didn't really do a whole lot for SSG. The lead is still just the one goal. TRK in the air. Daniel there just a little bit faster. And I think that has changed significantly. TRK was faster than anybody else.
أحمد صدها من الجنب على آخر لحظة ولا كان المرمى فاضي.
As the series has gone on.
Look at that. Look at that speed from Daniel. It's a great cut. He's straight to Arsenal. He tried to play it slow, but TRK not taking the time at all. He's playing his own game out there. Falcons are used to playing so fast. No. That's an uncharacteristic miss! And Reynolds will punish him for it!
ريتلز عاقب أحمد، لكن مو على الغلطة اللي غلطها، إنما على البوست اللي ما خلاه يسرقه، وتقدموا الآن بهدفين اللي تعتبر مرة كثيرة مع قلة الأهداف بينهم.
And a mistake like that from Ahmad shows the stakes.
And you can see the emotion.
Yep.
Hand on the head. The frustration is there. What a turn of events!
I'd say now the teams are even, right? I mean, SSG gave Falcons a couple gifts like that very early on in the series. Now it's been paid back and are just about right back where we started. Almost tied up in the series, but still a minute left for Falcons to turn this around and change their fate.
The most clutch team in Rocket League is that Spacestation Gaming right now. The team that can turn any series on its head. We're heading towards a Game 7, but Ahmad, he does not want that Game 7.
أحمد رد غلطته وعوضهم بهدف، قاعدين يتعازمون وراهم إن السرعة هي الحل.
Misplay in the backfield, they get caught out, and Ahmad forces it into the open.
Sometimes they just stall on the clutch.
Hey, you know, if Spacestation wanted to make the series ugly, that's one thing. That looked hideous. Here we go, 38 seconds left. Reynolds, gotta recover now. That drops right to Khaled. And the window has been open.
وخالد فجر أرسنال وفجر دانيال على الجدار، مشعل الدبل تفجير، هل يقدرون ينتهزون الفرصة على آخر ثواني؟
Drop down in front, but Arsenal's there. Reynolds as well, and he played the low 50 to beat Khaled. And now it's Ahmad, full tank of boost. That kicks out to Daniel, who makes it a 2-goal game again. Free shot.
ريتلز أصلا كان بس يبغى ياخذ البوست وقرص الكرة مع أحمد وجات جاهزة لدانيال فورتيسكا اللي رجع الفارق هدفين.
Seemed like pressure was almost on SSG.
And in your dire moments, you have Reynolds. He waited on that play, waited on that 50 so he could go underneath, so he could take it all the way down. 50 it back to Daniel. Reynolds is a...
مناولة جميلة من أحمد لو خالد قطعها دانيال على الأخير.
Well, the final countdown serenading us and leading us to Champions Field.
They try for one more, but it won't matter.
فازوا سبيس ستيشن جيمنج وعدلوا النتيجة، الفريق الخبير في المسح العكسي.
Home of Rocket League, we head to the home of Game 7s. Spacestation have got 3 in a row.
أنا يوم قلت لكم معهم داهية كنت أقصد دانيال، لكن طلعت داهية ريتلز. شوف قاعد يستعد للتفجير.
وبس.
And dramatically.
فالكونز ياخذون الوقت المستقطع حقهم. الآن حتى لو ما ناقشوا أي خطة، أهم شيء يوقفون اندفاع SSG. في هذا الوقت المفروض يوقفون شوي، يخلون الدم ياخذ لفة سريعة على الجسم، فالأقيام الكثيرة هذه ما ترجح الأقوى إنما الأكثر لياقة، لكن طبعا مستحيل يسوون هالشيء، المدرب ما راح يقول لهم. يحتاجون زي مدرب اند بوينت، هذاك يقلبها جيم.
Talk through what has gone wrong in the last 20 minutes or so.
What a combo. Arsenal and Reddles at the moment. Arsenal gets them the lead. Reddles is keeping it.
That level of performance. You gotta think, these two stepping up.
The two best words in Rocket League. Champions Field.
Oh, baby.
And we have one more game indeed to decide who faces version 1. Game 7. Falcons.
تشامبيونز فيلد، هذا هو الملعب، ملعب اخر جيم، الجيم السابع هو اللي راح يحدد من القوي اللي راح ينهزم ومن الخارق اللي راح يفوز. فالكونز اللي فازوا اول 3 جيم متتاليه، ام SSG اللي فازوا اخر 3 جيم على التوالي. الكل شاف ايش هي نقاط القوه والضعف وقدرات وعيوب الخصم. الان ما في اي عذر للمهزوم، البقاء للافضل.
The nerves already looking high with Spacestation missing that one, with Falcons not willing to push up. This is definitely a Game 7 that they care about.
Who makes the first mistake? Who makes the first play that we'll never forget? It's O'Khalid or Ahmad, and jumping into the play is Daniel. Reddles left alone at the back. He's got the clear over TRK, and then Daniel getting in O'Khalid's way up in the air. And SSG, even through the timeout, they have not slowed down on defense. They're getting plenty of looks, our Team Falcons, but nothing kind of grade A quality at SSG's net.
Feels like things have started to slow down for Spacestation Gaming.
فالكونز اخذوا وقتهم المستقطع، اخذوا نفس شوي وشبه قطعوا اندفاع SSG وقد عدلوا خطتهم، والان فعلا لاحظ المفعول، ضاغطين من بدايه الجيم بحثا عن الهدف الاول ومنتبهين لبوستهم ما يخسرون على الفاضي. لكن SSG في الوقت المستقطع كمان قد ناقشوا الخطه حقتهم، فنشوف ايش راح يصير.
Are playing up to it. They need to go for the save here. TRK, and what a save from Spacestation.
Arsenal now trying to turn that defense into offense. Reddles also into the play, but it's Falcons breaking out of the zone. Double no.
It's open.
O'Khalid's there. Right between.
هذا هو سلاح الصقور السري، الهجوم الثلاثي. احمد هدد، TRK ردد وخالد سدد. الهدف هنا ضد SSG ب10.
So is Falcons. A beautiful setup by TRK and Khalid being the one to start things off. They're going to need the whole roster to take this Game 7.
It's felt like 3 games, 15 minutes purely in Space Station's court. But that is all it takes to turn it around. We finally see the first goal for Falcons.
Arsenal is going to be.
ارسنال اخذ بوست الزاويه وريتز بوست الوسط. دانيال فجر احمد بعد صد قريبه وما لقى بوست، فريقه سرق البوست حتى عنه.
Pretty. SSG trying to keep this alive. It's Arsenal. Net by TRK. Now Reddles. Oh, that's not clean by O'Khalid by any means. TRK taken out, but Daniel got a piece of that and played it away from Arsenal.
Oh no, Daniel,
and now he's made an absolute mess of this.
Oh man, that was such a poor touch. SSG spent so many resources.
ارسنال ناوي تفجير TRK.
Now, but can to keep up the pressure, you're seeing Arsenal look for the bumps. You saw TRK try to bump Daniel. Daniel's holding on to it, but a 50 pass too. Oh, he gets bumped. He's still on top of the ball.
لو كان هدف، ارسنال من قوه ما يبغى يصدم دفع احمد على الكوره، واحمد بغى يحولها هجمه جويه من على الارض، كان شكلها رهيب.
Up for Team Falcons in this Game 7.
Dangerous bouncer. Ahmad in no man's land, but nobody diving in for SSG. Now Reddles. Solo effort.
اعتراضات وخالد الجوية الشهيرة من طور 1 ضد 1، وخالد من أكثر الناس اللي يعترض مبكر، كثر المبارزة في 1v1 علمته هذا الشيء.
Touch from Daniel. That ball's going to get away from Space Station, but Reddles will try to keep it in for now. They're doing a good job of keeping the offense up and battling against Falcons, but they can't find that final shot. Even as much as they try, it gets away from them.
هجمات يمين شمال من SSG، توهم محولين هجوم ذاقوا طعم دوائهم، لكن عندهم الآن دقيقتين لتعديل النتيجة، وقد شفنا كيف ينتهزون أصغر الفرص للتسجيل.
Our clear by Ahmad right back once the ball came, so it's going to be Arsenal. That one I think might have kissed the ceiling just a little bit, but O'Khalid had the read. Now Reddles Can't get around Ahmad. Neither can Daniel. So Arsenal will try. He does, but TRK is waiting for him. Now Daniel gonna take it himself.
دفاع مزدوج من فالكونز بدأوا يحسون بالضغط.
He stays with possession. Burned all his boost, but then nudged Reynolds away.
Holding on to a one-goal lead for a minute is incredibly tough. Can they do it?
SSG still trying here. Daniel looking for the double. It's mid.
Oh, he's not there.
And Arsenal can't go for it. Has to go back. Even with all this pressure, SSG still can't find the back of the net.
It's getting the moist vibes. Spacestation versus Boys. It's those final moments. They're looking. They're pushing for the goal. Can they secure it? Can they get that overtime?
Arsenal, Dorncan, it's sent away by Khalid. But a miss there in the air by Ahmad.
He's got no boost.
So now Daniel with nothing in the tank and it doesn't spawn for him. So he just has to sky one up, doing what very little he can. And then the demolition through and nothing there at all for SSG, down to 33 seconds.
No boost and no support.
It's so awkward here for Spacestation.
آخر 30 ثانية SSG كثفوا الهجوم. إيش راح يصير؟
5, Arsenal to Daniel. Daniel gets the bump. It's off the post. Oh no! TRK trying to get it past Arsenal, but this time it'll go off to the side.
They're cursed. They're cursed, Nazareth. Is it going to happen again?
7 seconds. SSG brought it all the way to Champions Field. Was it all for naught? TRK with the stuff of his life, and Falcons are through
for the first time in RLCS history. A very minor region team going.
فالكونز أول فريق من منطقة صغيرة يوصل نهائي الدوري الأعلى، وهذا أول موسم فتحوا فيه المجال لمشاركة المناطق الصغيرة. من أول موسم ما شاء الله وصلوا الآن إلى ما لا يقل عن توب 3. كانت مواجهة صعبة بالذات ضد فريق استراتيجي، لكن الصقور يكملون مشوارهم وينزلون SSG الدوري الأسفل، حيث الحيتان القاتلة تحوم في الأعماق. فالكونز يقتربون جدا من حجز مقعد في الووردز، لكن SSG لسه ما طلعوا، لازم ينهزمون تحت مرة ثانية. أيضا فيرجن 1 فازوا وكمان اقتربوا جدا من أخذ المقعد. المواجهة القادمة راح تحدد كل شيء. أشكركم على الدعم سواء بالانتساب أو بزر شكرا الجديد أو حتى اللايك والاشتراك. يعطيكم العافية على المشاهدة. ابقوا بسلام واسبوفينيشن is out.